Welcome everyone to week 7 of the EU07499 tournament. Joining me this week on commentary is...
You sound like you're doing like airplane safety announcement.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was going for, thank you very much.
It was good. You got the same kind of like dead in the soul vibe.
Yeah.
I tried to finish my food, but I didn't quite manage it, so there might be like some light, what's the name of that? Mukbang kind of vibes for the first few minutes.
The hell is mukbang?
It's the thing that like Thai people do on Twitch where they just eat food.
Oh, God, yeah.
I'm not sure if it's just Thai people, but I think that's a Thai word, I think.
Yeah, it's really big in Korea, if I recall. Anyway, first game, Byaku, God, I hate that name. It's Byak versus SFV.
Honestly, I feel pretty aggrieved even having to say Byak. It should just be back.
Byak. It sounds like an animal.
But we've already got a back, so it's...
Yeah.
difficult.
If they're ready off for any time now. But now.
Anytime now.
No, there they go. Wow, nailed it.
Thank you.
So yeah, I think this is Tony's first tournament. Newcomer.
Yeah, I've never seen him play before.
Yeah, I knew that. Did 2 hours way through his first 2 matches though. Super gold.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't suppose we've done any background checks.
We asked Chadiori. He didn't seem to think anything was funky.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it's just
we did do background checks. We check everyone. We're always watching, guys.
Of course. Big Brother is always watching.
I need to update the scores because it says grand finals, which it isn't.
Nope. Okay, so Byak on the aggressive, but he gets caught by wake up buttons. But he does catch Teeny Tiny Tony in the neutral with a couple of bolt charges, and that low forward into bolt charge is working really well for him already. He is in the corner though. Oh, punish. Yeah, nice. Low forward into bolt charge, and he catches him with the overhead, but that is... oh, that was dirty. He stayed in front. That was a pretty quick first round for Byak.
Yeah, I talked up Teeny Tiny Tony before this, and I'm already regretting that. Oh, nice wake up with the 3-frame. Gets it straight into the cycle blast.
Yeah, big jump in there. But he gets caught in the air. Throws Byak out the corner. Oh, very nice block on that DX Devil's Reverse. It's kind of tough to see where it's coming from sometimes.
I'm not sure he's trying to cover with that crouch face after the back of that.
No, I think maybe we'll just catch Byak if you press the button. Anyway,
that should be it.
Byak is styling with that empty fireball. Takes the second round, first game.
Laura wins.
Only the one Laura this week, so it's all on Tony to be the hero and save us. Nice job and still there. Can't seem to catch Byak with anything. Would be reversal though, just to relieve the pressure. Quite a bit of grey life on the board. Nice. I like how Alison was on to me so he could get on commentary, and now that he's on commentary he's decided to just go quiet and eat his food.
Okay.
I really appreciate that.
I just wanted to get it finished so that I wouldn't be like messing about the whole time. So we're back in, and Byak is 1 round up in the second game, which means he's 1 round away, and just a completely raggo EX bolt charge is gonna put him with the advantage here. Light punch, command dash into command grab there, catches Teeny Tiny Tony without the reactions. But once again, he gets thrown in. Yeah,
what
you're right.
Is this crouch fierce?
I don't know. I don't know. That was weird. Seems to be a bit of a habit. Nice V reversal into the corner. He needs to maintain this pressure, get a bit of damage going. But unfortunately, he gets caught by the command grab, and then by a button, and by the fake cross up once again. Ouch.
That was a pretty quick 2-0
Yeah.
by VR.
Not quite what. Well,
It
I wouldn't
wasn't.
say not what I was expecting.
It wasn't
but-
even a very. I was expecting a more typical Laura set, but it wasn't even that. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean, he got him with quite a lot of resets, like a lot of fake cross-up stuff, but hey, that's what happens when you struggle to defend against your gal Laura.
Yeah.
It can be pretty quick. So, commiserations to Teeny Tiny Tony, but he'll have a chance to redeem himself in the losers bracket for losers. But our next game is going to be some old Discord favorites.
I know
Isn't it?
Alternative's favourite. I'm not sure about Sender, honestly.
Wow, Sen's a previous tournament winner, not a favorite anymore.
Imagine if Sender wins again.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be that surprised. He's one of the stronger players in the bracket. He's in winner's side top 8. You got your audio coming out the speakers. Yeah, Senza is like the taquito of the NCH league. You know, I like how Penguin was really trying to get me on commentary and then just immediately goes silent. Fucking stupid. Oh shit! Right, we need to go to the back of the queue. I wonder if Penguin's even still around. Oh, he's returned.
Is that? Yeah, okay, I had mic issues there.
No,
Hey,
no
look at
problem.
my
No
mic,
problem.
guys.
Okay, you need to go to the bottom of the lobby.
I do need to do that.
Okay, we're in there. Senza alternative. Give me, what's your pick for this? How has Senza already got 2 wins? Did you play with him prior? Oh, this is his lobby from before. Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
Give me one round to see what alternative is showing up to today's tournament.
Alright. I didn't know there were different kinds of alternative, to be honest with you. or anything.
I think.
Yeah. I think there's...
I think alternative is very good, don't get me wrong. But I've seen tournaments where he doesn't live up to how good he is.
Yeah. Oh, spectating has been halted?
Not for me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, fucked.
Oh, no. Oh, it's putting me back in.
How's your on
Please.
what song request? An alternative what theme? This theme?
Also, why is Biak back in the lobby? Why is
Oh no,
back
Sensa's
in the lobby?
picked that outfit.
Hey, it's a good outfit.
It's a fucking awful outfit, don't even lie.
Yeah, you're right. No, it's a bad outfit. As is that Cammy outfit, to be honest with you. I really do not get behind that stupid tiny hat.
The tiny
All those
hat
weird
is the best
fucking-
thing. Girls and tiny hats is just...
Is that your thing?
That's a thing, yeah. Everyone send Alison some girls and tiny hats, please.
Please don't
Please
do
do.
that to me. What about girls in solid gold gauntlets? What about that as a vibe?
Everyone's gonna link
She
it.
looks like she's half robot.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's a weird colour.
There to wear them. And he's trying that air approach, but Senza was ready in the air already. Target combo not going to hit on crouching alternative, but bit of V-trigger conversion here. Decides to stay in the corner, save that V-trigger for dive kick, but he did get caught. Oh, and Senza just misses the timing on that jump down, but went for an EX uppercut there, but he accidentally got fireball, got caught. Oh, and this is getting pretty close, and he gets thrown, and that's going to be the round.
That was nice.
Wow, nice pixel comeback from alternative. Oh, he's taking off the jacket. Things are getting serious now. So, Senza has a bit of a pretty defensive playstyle because his anti-airs are usually really consistent, but Cammy is one of the characters. Oh, nice crush counter there. Cammy is one of the characters that can really harass you, but that should have been a punish, but
Gets away with it.
back thrown into the corner, nice air-to-air from Senza, and a very strange DP there, but Senza is going to capitalize. Didn't spend any meter or get maxed out.
But he did not go.
He's alright. I'd be worried about that if I was him, because Alternative already showed that he could make the pixel comeback.
Yeah.
But anyway, final round of this first game. It's been pretty back and forth, but I think Senza is looking quite strong. That dash pressure from Ryu was extremely strong in Season 1. It's not quite as good now just because Ryu is a lot weaker, but...
No, that's a lie. Stop telling lies. Don't bring you on this commentary to tell lies.
Failed shimmy there from Alternative, but he does catch him with the the dash under after the anti-air back medium punch. That is really difficult to see, that particular little mix-up. But he's jumped himself into the corner, and that should be a big punish opportunity. I wonder what Senza's going to go for. Oh, nice. Fierce Shoryuken into super, but he leaves Alternative with a tiny little bit of health, but plenty of meter to make this comeback if he can land the hit. So Senza is playing very cagey right now. Oh, and he trades after the dive kick. Nice play from Senza there. Very patient. I think a lot of people have a habit to go in when they smell blood, but he just he let Alternative come in, and he wasn't able to do it without opening himself up. So that's going to be first game to Senza. Yeah, so you see he spends a lot of time in that kind of mid-range, maybe throwing fireballs. Oh, nice overhead. I think that might have been accidental, but... And then he'll just dash in. Nice anti-air jab there. Alternative's really going to have to vary up his air approach if he's going to catch Senza out on those. Good thing about the anti-air jab is obviously that it's such low commitment. Even if they do a dive kick, it won't necessarily catch him. Oh, nice attempt at the whip punch there, but he doesn't quite catch him. That button's super slow, super ineffective. Oh, good spacing on the EX fireball. Oh, and just very footsies-based corner pressure there. Catches him with the forward, and
doesn't connect with anything there. Everything was just nice and safe. Patience, like Senza today.
Oh, nice buffer in the neutral there from Alternative, and he catches him with that nice light low confirm there. And this corner pressure from Cammy is really difficult to deal with, but Senza smells the walk forward his throw. Anyway, as I finished that sentence, he got stunned. And this should be the round. Yeah, that was a near perfect and really strong play from Alternative. So we're going to the third round of the second game. See if Senza can close out here, or if we're going to go into a third. Oh, he's taking off the jacket again.
No meter for Alternative. Senza going into this with 2 bars.
Yeah,
Senza a big fan of barely spending meter. He really likes to have that super available.
Yeah, and he almost does. Oh, nice DP there. Hit very kind of deep.
So now if a single DP connects, Alternative's going to lose nearly half his life.
Yeah. Oh, but he tries to do something and misses the punish again. Unfortunately, Ryu cannot punish that particular move with stand medium punch. Oh, nice conversion off the EX dive kick there.
Nice.
And oh, that was such a deep jab.
Oh, why'd you go for the jump?
Oh, this is incredibly tense. And he presses a button after the air reset and takes it with the forward himself in the corner. Oh, that got really scrappy towards the end, but Alternative manages to take it. So we're going into the third game. Both players strong on offense and then kind of necessarily, I guess, struggling a tiny bit on defense. I wonder if Senza's going to stick with the B-boy costume, even though it has been known to be cursed. Oh, and that is an errant low forward confirm, but no punish from Senza. He's really going to be kicking himself about that one. And he gets caught by the jump medium punch as well. Oh, I'd struggle to say whether Alternative is confirming. Nice instant air hard kick. That's some good tech right there with Cammy.
Yeah.
And this corner combo should be enough, yeah, and it was. With that 1 bar spent. Maybe Alternative making a bit better use of his meter in this game, where Senza's obviously very reluctant to spend it. But he is 1 round away from going to lose his bracket now. Oh, nice timing on that V skill, but once again, sends it backdashes after a minus like 40 move.
Don't know what he's waiting for.
Twice there, he's missed that punish, and he really needs to just take that damage.
Oh,
but the solar plexus finally connects, and he's going to spend all of the meter on this.
Big damage.
Very nice little shimmy out of throw range, and then goes for his own throw. Oh, sends us right back in it, but he does get caught by that fierce, and
oh, that was nice.
Manages to catch with the back throw after obviously deliberately getting hit by that short, so the alternative would whiff throw. This is some high level Yomi. Okay, just back to the forward range, but he does hit with the solar plexus again. That is a really slow button. It's really very ineffective for the most part.
It's really good.
But if you do manage to very kind of fortunately land that hit, really nice shimmy from alternative. And he uses the -2 XDP frame trap. This is looking scary for Senza, but he has done a really nice job there. He just missed the combo, and that's going to be stun. If alternative can get the meter for the super here. Oh, but it isn't. Oh, and this is extremely tense. Wow.
Oh, that's not gonna. Wow.
I think Senza tried to jump.
I think he tried to do.
I'm assuming.
Jump or
I don't.
DP?
Yeah, it was something, but he got hit.
If he DX DP'd it, it would have worked.
Yeah, it would have done.
He should have blocked it, 'cause I don't think that would have chipped.
That's a good question, but like if he just EXTP'd it, it would have worked.
Yeah.
Such a shame. Good game though.
Yeah.
That really
just points out, did he try to parry?
Probably with parry. Yeah, that's such a good shout.
God damn it, Senza.
Senza. That would have been the hyper shit of all time, to be fair. We can forgive him for that. It was, apparently.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Well, it was a good attempt. Unfortunately, did not quite work out.
We'll move on to losers next, don't you?
Yeah.
Another real.
Yeah.
No, I was talking to Senza the other day, and he said solar plexus is the best move in the game.
Oh my god, that is. I know Senza is in this voice lobby.
Quote, the best move in the game, Senza.
I apologize if this comes off as unkind, but that is complete bullshit. But anyway, we've got Shock Blast, who looks like he's going to play Zaku. Please play Zaku.
He won't
versus
play Zaku. He's playing Dalton.
Martin Manhunter, who I don't think I've ever seen play before, but as you guys say, he's a Ryu player, so I'm supporting him in this. Mostly just because I hate Shock Blast.
Mostly. Entirely.
Yeah. Level 55 Ryu. That's some time. That's some time in the character. I always like to see someone who is kind of a high character level, because I think it implies a level of familiarity with the character that usually manifests itself in cool gameplay. Unlike Shock Blast and his level 17 aura.
Look at Senza defending that. He thought it was going to chip, so he went for the parry. No, if he thought it was going to chip, you would go for the DP.
It was the only thing
Don't bullshit us, Senza. We know what you were doing.
As someone pointed out, Senza's already won a tournament. This is the perfect
true.
time to just style and fucking roast someone. The season finale, he can play optimally. Right, so if we're ready to get started,
no, Shock Blast wants to meme and chat.
Talk some shit. That's fine. So who's your pick for this?
Shock.
Sorry, man. Sim is just so awkward to deal with, and Shock's got some practice in him now. And I don't know. You have to. I think at this level against Sim, it's basically a question of can you put up a good offense?
Pick a match off that Shock doesn't know.
Yeah.
Give best chance. Although he's adapted to my Cammy now, so I can't even counterpick with Cammy anymore. Oh, not that
You have to pick up a new character.
I just have to keep rotating characters non-stop.
There's something kind of strange about Dhalsim's color changes being his skin.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I really was shocked by that Halloween outfit. That's really cool.
Yeah, that would be such a good costume. Anyway, yeah. So Martin he is gonna struggle here because Ryu has a really hard time against Dhalsim. Like he has no real effective way to get in. He just has to play very solid. Maybe try and DP the limbs if he's feeling especially frisky, but that is a risk. And it's not very easy. Nice little conversion there off the fireball in the neutral though from Shock, and he is looking pretty strong in this round. Martin obviously playing pretty cautiously. He does block that slide, but it looked like it was spaced well enough to not get punished. And nice jump in. Just sacrifices the damage, goes for the throw there, and he is immediately pushed back out of range by Shock, who is back to this kind of comfortable neutral at a 100% life lead, I guess. What's like a double life lead? Oh, interesting. The reversal comes out but doesn't connect with anything. And,
Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thanks for the follow. And that anti-air jab from Dhalsim is a really strong option. The Ryu player is going to need his match in that because you are not jumping over Dhalsim.
You sound almost seasoned in this matchup. Even
I am
seasoned
in this matchup. I'm a Ryu main / a Zeku main.
Slash Ibuki main.
No, who's Ibuki? I don't play Ibuki. Anyway, that was a really slow first round, but Shotboss did take it in the end, and he just gets him with the random teleport and catches Martin trying to walk forward or back or something with the neutral fierce.
Shock is abusing the hell out of these stand fierce buttons as well.
Yeah,
He's punishing fireball.
But he is in the corner. Martin successfully walked him all the way in there, and he's staying very conservative with his pressure, but that should be a punish. Well challenged, but Shock was ready for the take throw. And V reversals himself out of the corner and is going to convert a lot of damage off that. Yeah, that was difficult. Difficult to see that mix up, and if you're not seeing it, if you're not expecting it. And he just frame traps with the drill there. Spends a bit of bar and closes out the first game. That second round was a lot quicker than the first. Martin's going to have to make some adaptations.
Dhalsim's drill not the worst for seeing when it's minus.
No, it's very seeable, but you have to kind of know.
You have to know exactly, and hopefully Martin has realised now that can be made safe.
Yeah, it can be made very plus if the Dhalsim player spaces it well enough. No, I wouldn't expect that of a Dhalsim player like this. Anyway, that crouch force is really nice option though to get around. That hard kick Tatsu is very unsafe, but if he gets the right read on when Dhalsim's or when Shock is gonna throw a fireball, it'll punish. Nice block on the slide, but once again he doesn't get a full punish. I'm not sure what he could have gotten from that range. Ryu's punish game is extremely weak, but
no conversion now.
Yeah, he's really struggling to kind of... I think one issue here is that Martin's pressure game seems extremely centered around tick throws, and Shock Blast is very good at reacting to when that throw's coming in. So
you know what he should do? He should shimmy with the best one in the game.
It's actually atrocious and cannot be used to shimmy.
Sender, correct this rule.
It cannot be used to shimmy. Anyway,
while
Penguin was spreading heinous falsehoods, Shock Blast took the first round of the second game. You know what I always find really weird is like, are all of Dhalsim's clothes made of elastic? How do his clothes stretch with him?
Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe they're really baggy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Anyway, still harassing. Got a trade after that drill, but things are looking pretty dire for Martin. He's going to have to do something. Nice, he does catch him out of the air with that EX fireball, but that is an unsafe sweep. Shock tries to go for a bit more of an optimal punish and does miss because he's out of range. Finally, blocking the teleport from cross-up, but that anti-air jab is so strong. Oh, and he just gets clipped with the drill there. Shock manages to get counter hit confirmed. Oh, nice jab challenge. But things are looking pretty rough. It's not a good button. Oh, good.
Oh, nice.
Option there, and it does connect, but he also gets hit by the fireball.
Oh,
If that
that's-
fireball would kill him, that
that's
would have been
fine.
the funniest thing ever.
Watch out
And,
the instant overhead. Oh,
once
gets
again,
hit.
Dawson's anti-air jab literally cannot be beaten. It's the best anti-air in the game.
Godlike.
It's got like 20 active frames, and it hits behind his head, so
Oh, mean
good
that.
luck. Anyway, that was, unfortunately for Martin, a pretty quick performance. Congratulations to Shock Blast. Dawson looking pretty crisp. And now we've got Jubka, Discord favorite Jubka, and some guy who I don't
Okay,
even know who this
enjoy
is.
solo commentary.
It's solo commentary time. Woohoo! Can you drop someone in from a different lobby?
I don't know.
If someone joins the lobby in the next 10 seconds... Oh wait, no, because that won't work. There's a delay. Damn it. Oh well, okay, it's just me. Solo commentary, just me. I can do this.
You can do it. I believe.
I can do solo commentary. Just watch. Or listen, I guess.
Guys, if the stream explodes, it's because I'm playing the game and I can't do stream and game at the same time. So don't expect scores to update and not worry about the worst of it.
Yeah. So we're gonna have Penguin versus Jubka, who I'm just gonna call Joe.
Good. Okay, good luck.
Thanks. It looks like he's gonna be playing Nash. Nash level 44, so he's obviously got a lot of familiarity with that character. I probably ought to go to the back of the queue. And we will see what happens in this match. Hi everybody, it's just me now. I think we're alone now. Everyone remember that song? Bit of a classic. I actually don't have stream chat open, so I can't even see what people are saying outside of the Discord. I'm not opening the stream because if I do, I think my internet might just shit itself. Anyway, so we've got Penguin using this weird fetish outfit and Joe using Hot Zombie Nash, which I'm a big fan of. So we'll see how it goes. I can't really remember anything about Joe's play, so it's just going to be, you know, Penguin's extremely suboptimal Karen play versus pretty much an unknown quantity. But they are playing on the band stage, so I don't know if that's allowed. I don't know if that's... yeah, they're banned. Oh, roasted. This is why you don't pick random. It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. But anyway... Joe's just gonna take this, and this does count as the first game, so Penguin's gonna go one down here, picking the wrong stage, so that's pretty embarrassing for him. Yeah, Penguin played really badly that round. Way to ease me into solo commentary, by the way, by fucking up the stages, guys.
Boy, is my face red.
You know, Karen's face is kind of red in that costume as well.
There were those guys.
Oh, nice super. It definitely does count as a game. So Penguin's 1-0 down now. I'm not joking. Okay. See, you can see from the victory screen that he's 1-0 up, so yeah, it's pretty obvious, to be honest. Right, so hopefully in the next like 45 seconds to a minute we'll get into the real deal. The realio dealio. Oh, I'm already down. Oh wait, no, I need to go down again. Okay, so we're gonna have Penguin Karen versus Joe Nash. I don't know. I didn't get a huge amount of info from that match because Penguin didn't press any buttons and they were flying on a plane. So let's see how it goes. I'm gonna do a bit of ASMR commentary now. I won't do it for the whole match, just do it for a second. Just while we're in the loading screen. How's it rendering? This is alright. That's probably really uncomfortable for everyone, so I'll stop now. We're about to we're about to get into the actual match. We're going on the Thailand stage, which is like the best stage in the game. Nice. Catches him with the back fierce there to start off the round, just with a bit of footsies. And he's playing very active, lots of dashing and jumping. But nice jump from Penguin, but he does not manage to convert off that jump. Nice little sweep to shimmy there, and he goes with a shimmy again. But Jobka does not bite, and I'm just gonna go from Joe to Joe to Jobka because I'm shit at remembering names. Catches him trying to resend her out of the corner there, and he nice little counter hit conversion on the lights, and nice little air to air to keep Penguin in the corner. But Penguin looking a little bit out of sorts here, not converting off some of these stray hits. But he does successfully V reversal Joe out of the corner. Nice sweep again. He's got the counter confirmed, but he does not use the low forward to keep the range on that combo, and that isn't gonna work, or at least it shouldn't have worked if Penguin wasn't mashing jab while getting comboed. And he gets raw supered. Wow. Just very embarrassing. So Joe's gonna take the first round there. Penguin's going to look to play a tiny bit more solidly on defense, but he is going to punish that back fierce with full damage. So that was nice. Gets the cross-up jump, but he uses EX on that shoulder. Did not get punished, but that is -7, so you're going to be looking to eliminate that kind of mistake from this game. But he's looking very strong in this round. Joe still just kind of jumping a lot all over the place. He must have learned from a very strong player. Anyway, he's getting caught by a lot of sweeps in the in this kind of close range part where the sweeps would be very punishable. So I think you might want to make an adjustment of blocking low, maybe a bit more. And Penguin drops the combo there and gets thrown into the corner, but he does have a pretty big life lead, so it's going to be tough for Joe to come back. Oh, nice regular hard kick there. Just catches Joe trying to hold forward or do something after that back fierce, because it is not plus. Making really good use of that back fierce, obviously a really strong normal in the sense that it moves him forward. And again, Penguin uses EX Tenko and just no punish, but he has managed to move Joe to the corner, who immediately throws him out of the... Nice view reversal there. We're really spending a lot of time in this left corner, and Joe manages to catch the cross up, but he does not convert full damage, but that should be very close to the end. It's going to be really difficult for Penguin to come back. He really... that would have been a nice punish. The medium scythe is -9, so if Penguin had been looking for it, he definitely could have got a lot of damage off that. But Joe is going to take the first game. The first game. No one ever said that that was the second game. So, yeah, we're going to want to see a little bit more punishing from both sides, to be honest, to maximize some of the damage. But it was a nice play from Joe, very hectic, very difficult to adjust to. Moving forward a lot, but Penguin is punishing some of that with the sweep. I think Penguin needs to throw a tiny bit more to kind of bring the threat of the shimmy to life. But he does get caught out of that sweep. Nice view reversal straight into the corner, and he catches the counter hit, but he does not. He already committed to the throw, but now we're in throw loop city. And things are looking pretty dangerous, but Joe just goes with a fake DP, misses the link on that V-trigger, but he does put Penguin in the corner. And again, nice sweep, trying to catch Jobka going for some forward momentum, just catching him out of it, but this is looking really dangerous. That should be a punish, but he misses the punish, and he's going to go for it, and he got hit out of it. Oh, again, punish! Oh my god, the missed punishes here are killing me. This is, the stress. Anyway, nice sweep, crush counter. Someone needs to calculate exactly how much Penguin's damage has come from sweeps in these games, because I think it is a pretty high percentage. Anyway, nice little overhead, cheeky timing, but catches him. Nice dash up, and great light hit confirm. He went for that in the first round, but it didn't come off then. This time he does complete the combo, and he's got himself a healthy life lead. Catches Penguin pressing buttons on wake up, and things are looking really dire for Penguin in this round. Yep, he is going to get caught by low forward into stun, and that is round. So we're going into potentially the final round here. If Penguin can't stem the bleeding and beat Joe in this round, he's going to need to make sure to maximize his damage where he can and avoid doing too much unsafe stuff. Maybe go for a few more anti-airs as well would be very effective. Oh, but he does get the crush counter on a hard kick, but he, again, does not convert. He's usually really good at doing that. Notices Joe has been blocking after that. Oh, really nice option there for the throw loops. Obviously, after Penguin had thrown him so many times earlier, he did not want to get caught in that again, and he backdashed. Penguin's dropped that combo a couple of times now. He's really going to be looking to tighten that up. But does block low after the dash up this time, which means that Joe was not able to get that super confirm on him, which is really useful, and he's going to want to try and pull some damage out of the bag here, because things are starting to look pretty dangerous, and he does, but that's a drop. So if Penguin can punish, he dropped the combo. Oh my god, it's so sad. But he can do this if he just gets one little bit more damage, and he catches them with the air to air, and that is going to be a second game to Penguin. Oh, the adaptations, you know, they weren't 100%, but they were alright. So we get one more game of Fetish Karen against Hot Zombie Nash. Do your ones and twos, who's going to win? I don't really care who you think though. So, let's see. Catches him with the V skill at the start of the round, but immediately gets back thrown close to the corner. Jobka catches him sitting on a fireball there, and that was an unsafe psycho. It's not psycho. Anyway, catches him with a tick throw. Penguin uses Orochi to close the gap immediately after that throw. Not 100% real, but it worked out. And Jobka is making a lot of use of kind of dash up staggered pressure, so if Penguin decided to throw a couple of buttons, interesting anti-air there. I think that was just neutral stand strong. Jobka using a lot of meter and does not actually get any damage for those 2 bars spent and V-trigger, but that was a really nice timing and spacing on that anti-air. Just catches Penguin on what he thought was a pretty safe jump over that fireball. And now we're in second round of the third game. Penguin consistently going for shimmy, but hasn't managed to convince Joe to tech very consistently yet. Nice, he's bringing back the sweep, everyone's favorite option, and he does go for the throw this time. And obviously the throw is not really what you want doing with, because she just throws them all the way across the screen and doesn't get any Oki off it. But that is going to be unsafe. Once again, Penguin not quite ready to punish there. He needs to press the button a little bit sooner after that move misses. I do not know the names of any of Nash's moves clearly. Oh, brings out the wake up DP first time in the round, and that sweep was insane, but he is very close to taking the round now. He just needs to grab one more hit, and that with punish with the Wreckers is gonna take it, and we are in final game, final round now. Let's see if Joe's aggressiveness can win out against Penguin sweeps. We'll see. Very nice low confirm there, but again, another wake up DP. He's starting to bring that out a little bit more now. I wonder if he can convince Joe to go for wake up super. It doesn't look like it just yet. And Joe really trying to get that light confirm into super out. Penguin, he catches some pressing buttons, but the anti-air just whiffs. He pressed it a little bit too early, and Joe is going to hit him with a full jumping combo into super. Oh, this is starting to look pretty dangerous. He's got a little bit of a life lead here. The wake up buttons from Penguin. He successfully, the shimmy almost worked. He went for the full combo shimmy instead of just hard punch, and the overhead misses, but Penguin is one hit away from death here. He's really going to need to make something happen. And he gets caught by low forward. That is such a shame. But well played from Joe. He made some good adaptations there. He didn't tech every time, but he did tech a couple of times, so he didn't give Penguin any easy way in. And he just managed to get enough damage. His super conversions were really strong. So yeah, very aggressive playstyle, but it worked out from there. And that's going to be Joe moving on in the bracket. And unfortunately, Penguin, fortunately in the sense that now I don't have to do single commentary anymore, but unfortunately
trying to play with lag when Alison's commentating down your ear. Not these. I can't turn you off, so I have to sit there and try and concentrate while you're 5 seconds behind me repeating everything.
Oh yeah, no, you couldn't. It's a shame.
It's impossible. You cannot concentrate.
You just had to zone me out. Anyway, unfortunate. You tried.
Literally, the only thing I can do is throw my headset across the other side of the room. But then I've got to play with no audio, which is really irritating.
Oh no.
So there's fuck all I can do. It is so bad. I need to just start entering
we'll have to figure out a solution for that.
Off the stream. Because I can't play and fucking have to listen to commentary at the same time. It's so bad.
Maybe we could get someone else to stream it next time.
Maybe.
Anyway, I need to move down the lobby.
I don't know the national bad. I shouldn't help.
Yeah, he's a weird character. Does not get much play this this season for obvious reasons. I can't believe even Bonchan switched off him because he was playing so well with him.
Yeah, he was actually.
His Karen really isn't doing anything, so
I don't like
anyway,
Karen.
You don't like her?
No, I don't like Bonchan's Karen.
There are just so many Karens now that it's kind of... We get it. She's the best character in the game, you know?
Good. So is obviously Punk's, well, and that's about it.
Punk's alright, I guess.
Punk's okay, he's not the best.
No. Anyway. Friends on Facebook talking about how they're watching Stranger Things. I'm very sad.
I'm gonna watch it this weekend.
I will as soon as I have access to Netflix. Oh shit! Shockblast bought the Halloween costume.
Yay! I'd like to think
Nice.
he's just gone and done that now. Wow,
I think he must have done, right?
I have not seen him use it, so...
Okay. So we didn't really get much of a chance to see what Teeny Tiny Tony can do last game. He kind of got mauled by Biak's Laura, so I'm looking forward to seeing if he has some interesting tech. This is a bit of a weird matchup that you don't see very often. I think he tried to catch Shockblast taking a throw there with that hard kick after the legs, but it didn't come off. Oh, nice block on that. But he does get thrown by Shockblast. That's interesting intel. And a nice little conversion off that fireball. Shockblast is really good at that, actually, getting the slide into Fierce after the fireball, and he's gonna catch the Fierce. Caught Teeny Tony pressing a button actually after that, rather than just blocking the wrong way, and he is gonna land on that fireball. So things are looking pretty dangerous for old TTT. But he does have Shockblast in the corner, but he just put him right out with that double dash tech. Bison in V-Trigger is so scary. I think people didn't quite realize how scary Bison was in V-Trigger up until Problem X started just like annihilating everyone.
Bison is basically a completely different character in V-Trigger. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's like 100% better. And also like very unfair.
Yeah, he's probably one of the best characters in the game in V-Trigger.
Yeah, I hate how he can like swap sides and hit you without you being able to see it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so unfair that a character can do that. Anyway, nice help from Shock, who has now got Teeny Tiny Tony in the corner, but is not choosing to apply much pressure, trying to just stay at full screen and avoid getting hit, because he was in a pretty similar situation to this last time before Teeny Tiny Tony brought out this V-Trigger and caused him a lot of trouble. So, very nice little cross-up teleport behind, but he brings out the instant overhead and is going to take that round. God, this costume is so sick. Okay, so he does manage to take that round. He managed to avoid getting too much damage taken from that Shin Bison mode. And that anti-air jab once again coming out. Obviously Bison, not a character that has to make a huge amount of air approaches using his regular jump, because he does have such strong aerial special moves, but that anti-air jab is still going to be really effective if Teeny Tiny Tony does choose to go with the conventional jump route. That sweep is proving to be a pretty strong answer to Sim Fireball, and he just manages to jump over, doesn't fully convert the combo,
nice push counter.
Then gets the push counter, and things looking pretty dark for Shock, who just gets caught by the tick there. So nice play from Teeny Tiny Tony. His aggression strong, and he's managed to, I think, He's just managed to catch Shock Blast with a few throws, which isn't something that you often see people get him with, but...
Unless he's worried about... Can Bison... I'm not really sure how Bison sets his shimmies up, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like he does more kind of like just hard kick, because it's so slow that it will catch you pressing a button. Like, dash... If you don't interrupt Bison's dash, it's basically a 50-50 between hard kick and throw, because if he does hard kick, it's slow enough that it'll just crush counter you. That said, he is in the corner now, but he manages to hit with that EX double reverse and throws Shock Blast into the corner for his troubles. The reversal out, and immediately teleports out as well, because Sim doesn't really have to spend any time in the corner. He does convert off that very deep drill, and things are looking pretty bad for TTT in this round. Oh, and a nice teleport, but unlike Martin, Tony is able to block that on reaction, but he is not able to block the instant overhead on reaction, and I really love the facial expression on Bison when he got hit by that. Okay, so let's see if Shock Blast can keep up this sequence here. He's obviously having a pretty difficult time. One of his, probably one of his greater strengths as a player is being able to anti-air very consistently, and against Bison it's a lot more difficult because of Devil's Reverse and EX Devil's Reverse, and you can see that he's getting hit by a lot of these Devil's Reverses. Oh, but nice accidental crush counter there, doesn't get any conversion. I'm not even sure if Dawson can get any conversion off that, but he has got Teeny Tiny Tony in the corner, and he's just using these long range normals to kind of space him out, trying to get as much chip damage, and Teeny Tiny Tony going for that parry, which isn't coming off.
Yeah, I don't really think he needs to be going for that.
Ooh, nice interrupt with the jab. Yeah, Bison can't really get anything off that, and he's playing a little silly there and does not manage to get any value out of all those dashes through. But he does get caught by the random cross-up teleport, and Shock Blast will take that, and he'll take the second game. I do think his eyes look a bit weird.
No,
in this
I think the best like to make Tangerine shoved into his eye sockets.
Why? They still have like an iris and a pupil, despite being made of like evil orange energy. I don't get it. But yeah, so we're going into this final game here, and Shock Blast doing some funky stuff there. Nice escape, yeah. I think as options against Bison's air approach go, escaping is often just as good as trying to anti-air. But interesting timing on the view reversal, does manage to catch Shock pressing a limb, and he connects with a full jumping combo for the first time, I think. Ooh, nice option there. EX Devil's Reversal or Head Stomper, whichever one that was, is invincible on it's very early. Frame 1, I think. Oh, and that Devil's Reverse did not quite manage to avoid the fireball, and this does some corner pressure again. Shock Blast making a really interesting decision of not really... Oh, and he went for he went for Crouch Fierce there, which is a really strange option, but he did get... Oh, that was really sick.
He did grab that one.
He did, he finally managed to grab it, but he grabbed himself. And that is going to be the round. So Shock, despite losing the first game, is now one round from winning the first game, but he does get caught with a little crush counter there out of the drill. Nice timing on the EX Devil's Reverse, catches Shock Blast. Shock Blast pressing regular strong. Doesn't quite hit with the vertical shimmy, and unfortunate, Shock Blast drops a combo there. But Wake Up Buttons does catch. That was so nice, but again he drops the combo.
Come on, God.
Into
big damage.
Honestly, pretty bad play.
Yeah, that wasn't great from Shock getting hit by that slide there, and Wake Up as well.
Throws him into the middle screen, and that is an unsafe slide, but Shock Blast once again dropping the punish. Oh, you really... That's the one thing that we say every time in these tournaments, is that the players who have consistent punishes win.
Yeah, pretty much.
And unfortunately... Oh, but a nice little meaty setup there with the fireball and the slide, and Shock Blast is actually looking pretty strong here. Managed to jab that Devil's Reverse for one of the first times, and just EX fireball things are looking pretty dangerous for Martin.
Don't go for the parry there.
Yeah, it was bad timing and really good
Nice activation.
legs there. Yeah. Shock just needs to get one more hit.
Where's the internet?
And he just gets the throw.
Why didn't he press one? Just went for that empty devil's reverse.
Yeah, I'm not sure what his kind of offensive plan there was, but didn't quite work out, and Shock Blaster can take that. I love how you can see the stage through.
Yeah, through Dawson.
Anyway, so Shock is gonna move forward through the old bracket.
Straight to losers semis.
Losers semis, where he's gonna face
Senza
or Joker.
Let's go Senza. No one ever said I'm a good loser, so I really hope Joker just, gets annihilated there.
Yeah, I mean, we like
Senza's my boy. I've got to root for Senza.
We've got to root for him, but at the same time, we did see some pretty strong play from Joe against his last opponent, who really struggled against his extremely aggressive play style.
Do you know what? Next time you go on casuals, can I just sit in the lobby with you, and I'll just commentate on like a 5-second delay everything you do?
If you want, it's up to you. Obviously, it doesn't have high stakes prizes on the line like this tournament does.
Like this tournament, like more points to qualify for the tournament that I've already qualified for.
You need to drop down a bit, don't you? You need to do a bit of ASMR.
People can just start the game up and it'll auto knock them out.
Yeah, but you gotta do it yourself. How's everyone doing? Pretty good. Anyway. So we have this. Chat loves it. Joe and Senza. I gotta pick Senza for this, to be honest though, because despite Joe's kind of like very strong offense, I think Senza is just one of those real defensive powerhouses in our league, and Nash doesn't really have any good options to mix up his offense. He either has to jump or dash or do something, and Senza is really good at stopping forward movement with light kick and anti-airing with the light jab, so yeah, it's going to be tough.
No, straight away with the air jab.
Yeah, it's going to be a
the
real...
best move in the game.
Oh, that button is so bad, but Senza somehow is continuing to make it work.
Oh, punish on the sweep down.
Yeah, the range on that jab from Nash isn't quite going to allow Joker to get the light combo, and Senza is actually a life deficit here, fighting out of the corner.
I don't know if Joe was plus on all these buttons, but he pressed them anyway.
He is plus on the
is that background house?
Medium.
Oh, back medium paper.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's plus 2 because you always see them frame tracking with it. Yeah, I think it's plus 2. If it's not, then I've been labouring under very false conceptions. Anyway, he's going to take the first round with a cross-up jump.
Oh man, Senza getting hit by 2 cross-ups in that game. You'll very rarely see that.
Yeah. And he catches him with his own cross-up jump there, and is looking a little bit stronger at the start of this round, making sure to wear his t-shirt so he remembers his name, and really nice little crouch jab anti-air there. So things are looking a lot better for Senza in this round. Obviously, pretty strong often on the adaptation side is Senza. So, a really nice cross under after the jab. Anti-air there, so it's going to be difficult for Joe to come back in this round for sure. And he anti-airs the fucking flip kick move. Moonsault? Is that what it's called? Moonsault? Salt moon?
I believe it's moonsault, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's called moonsault. Anyway, Nice pressure there from Senza, and again the anti-air jab is really making it difficult. Yeah, really making it tough for Joe to approach from the air, which is something he used to great effect against his last opponent. And Senza somehow magically managed to make that atrocious button connect.
When are you going to admit Soul Access is really good?
And then
he's landed it more than it's been blocked.
And he managed to convert into super there as well.
Don't ignore me.
Really, really strong strategy. Nice neutral jump getting out of that dash up pressure from Joe. I wonder if his last opponent could have used some tech like that. But and he is going to catch him in the anti-air, but he presses the button a little bit too quick after jumping through, and he does get caught by the cross-up V-trigger setup. And now we are both people with one hit away from losing this first game, or indeed winning it. Oh, this is very stressful. Very tense. Oh, and he gets caught with the low forward, trying to approach.
Man,
he just got a little bit impatient there without the life lead.
Really likes that low forward approach.
Yeah, and it's very strong when it comes to stopping people from making the forward approach. So that's going to be the first game to Joe. Discord favorite Senza taking an L there. I wonder if he's going to switch costume.
Definitely, yeah. It's going to be the light blue with the white headband. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
100%.
As we all know, the B-boy costume is cursed, so it's going to be difficult for Senza to win while carrying that curse. That's why he's in the loser's bracket in the first place, obviously. So
pick a good costume, guys.
Is important.
If I had more fetish
Penguin
costume,
didn't
I'd be winning right now. How is it a fetish costume, by the way?
Because she's got a fucking riding crop.
So? She's a horse rider?
So it's very fetishistic.
No, someone who rides a horse needs a crop.
Yeah. To do what?
What else did she gonna beat with a riding crop?
I don't know. Oh shit, it's my fault. I need to go down there this time. You know, you can let me know any time, by the way, about that.
No.
No,
okay.
Just let me embarrass myself talking about fucking...
beating me with a riding crop, yeah.
Not you, gross.
It's a sick outfit.
Shibasaki.
Karen only has one bad outfit, everyone knows it.
Premium.
No.
Battle.
Sorry, mate.
Are you fucking joking?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're so full of shit.
It's so nothing.
It's good though.
No, it's just a nothing dress.
The battle one, or if it's premium or battle, I can't remember. That is the worst.
No,
it's so bad.
At least it's doing something, you know.
It looks. No one has ever worn an outfit like that in the history of the world.
No one has ever
nonsense.
worn half of Ibuki's outfit, yet there's still things.
Yeah, but it's like some of them at least make some kind of aesthetic sensibility.
Anyway, that's the game.
Back on the Thailand stage, obviously one of Joe's favorites as well as mine, so that's good. He's not going to convert off that crouch strong, but he's just got a pretty strong footsie game going. I think things are really looking good for Joe in the sense that people really aren't ready to fight Nash right now. He's just a really underutilized character. Not to take anything away from Joe, his play, but it's looking really difficult for people to deal with some of his options. Especially those slow fireballs are really difficult to get around, but Senza does manage to connect with the jump. Just an errant dash after the throw there is going to leave him in a very negative situation, and now he's in the corner himself.
Likes that stand medium man, trying to get that counter hit into tragedy assault.
Even Senza wasn't ready to punish that.
Oh, the weight of not a DP. Yeah.
He's going to spend 2 bars on this. That was... was he jumping? It doesn't matter. He gets caught by it. Man, you ever look at those Clark's ass shoes?
Like, I don't care. Still, I'm trying to say Joe. That's how we say it.
I'm just going to say Joe. Because it has Joe as
the
first 3
saying
letters.
Joe? We're either of us saying Joe.
I don't know. Anyway, Senza's going to catch him with the take the phone. He's looking a lot stronger in the second game after taking off his weighted training clothes. After shaking off the cursed garb. Nice EX fireball in the neutral there, and again he's just starting to go back to this really strong Ryu style where he dashes under after the anti-air jabs and keeping his parry game going as well. This is looking very commanding right now, and he's just letting
nice
Joe come in
jump.
when he wants to, but he manages to neutral jump under.
So you can't finish it.
Yeah, couldn't finish it off just there, but he is going to block the mix-up this time. I don't know if it quite worked, but once again gets him with the old vertical shimmy.
That's really good after adaptation, that, because then
Yeah,
Joe's doing the same thing in our set.
Yeah, Joe's going to have to figure out a different option than just dashing in each time, but obviously the air approach is really difficult against Senza as well.
Low shot or the dash in as well.
Yeah, maybe if he, I don't know, dashes and jumps up at the same time. Anyway, so we're in the final. Don't laugh at me.
Not hard, really.
In the final game, and Joe's
Nice,
looking really
counter hit.
Let's get the hit confirm there. It will be generous and call it a hit confirm. But he gets swept in the corner, and Senza's going to have to try and make the most of this. But he does get thrown out of that incredibly slow startup on the solar plexus. Nice confirm there. He's going to get a bit of max damage with that EX Tatsu. And the tick throws aren't quite working right now, so it'll be an interesting adaptation to see if he goes for any kind of shimmy. But will he have the time to go for a shimmy? Because he's very low on life in this game. But Joe is not very high on life, but he does catch him with that forward roundhouse to go one round up in this final game.
Come on, Senza.
Senza's going to need to stop Jubka's approach from being quite so effective. I think one of the things about Jubka is that he will approach really wildly for a second and then kind of go back for a second and start throwing fireballs. And it's difficult to get a read on that exactly what's happening.
Punish on that sweet, that.
Yeah, unfortunately,
what are you
Reeves
doing,
is
Senza?
extremely short range, which means that it will very rarely punish. But he does catch him miraculously with the solar plexus, despite its incredibly weak status. And he's getting a little bit antsy on the aggression here, and it doesn't seem to be quite working out. That's a punish. Doesn't quite convert that into full damage, and somehow.
when are you just going to admit it, you know?
He's actually managed to claw back the life lead in this round, and Joe is making the very wise decision to just sit back, throw a few fireballs, collect himself, and he's managed to get the life lead back once again. Nice timing on that jump, and Senza didn't confirm that into super. He could have actually had the round there, but he didn't. And nice dash under. This should be the game. For some reason, he decided to spend all 3 bars, but it's fine. It's fine.
Well, man.
Now we're in the last.
Definitely knew you could finish that with anything.
Now in the last round, and things are looking very back and forth between these players. I think it's just going to come down to whoever. I mean, they're not even looking fast in individual rounds. Senza's not playing quite as optimally as he was a couple of weeks ago, but that was a really nice dash under. And he's just going to spend the meter, take the damage where he can get it. Maybe he was listening to our advice from last time where we were talking about him not using meter very readily, because he is using it now. And he is looking really strong in this round. And that anti-air jab, crouch jab, that's amazing. The combination of the faster recovery on the EX Fireball and the lower hitbox on that crouch jab is going to allow Senza to take this round extremely. Oh, and he just catches him with the crouch jab.
Nice.
Such nice play from Senza there in that last round. That's really strong. Just kind of turned up all the gears there, and Joe couldn't quite keep up. So really strong performance there. Senza claws his way through loser's bracket once again, and unfortunately we have to say goodbye to Joe Jubka, which I believe is the correct pronunciation of that name.
Or Jupe. Someone said
Joe Jubka.
Jupe Jubka. Jupe like the aftershave.
Do you have... Wait, what aftershave?
You don't remember that? I can't remember who made that aftershave. An aftershave called Jupe. It was around when we were kids.
We are kids, Penguin.
Oh.
Please don't do this to me. I'm only 22. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna die soon. Okay. Biak with alternative, or is it gonna be Shock Blast versus Senza? Oh, what a
Shock
cute
versus Senza.
Aw.
What?
It's, you know, it's pals. Shock and Senza.
Ah.
Who have you got for this? Senza all the way, to be honest. Like, Shock can barely play this game, to be honest.
I don't know, no, I really don't.
I think Shock might win it just
I
because this
think
is such
I
a
would
tough
give it to
matchup.
Shock, honestly.
I
As good
don't
as
see him.
Senza is, I don't know, I feel like this one of those matchups he's not gonna like.
Oh, but Senza invited Biak, so maybe we are doing winners
No,
finals.
I'm pretty sure we did lose 70s first, Senza. And then we move on to our best of 3 games.
Okay, cool. Maybe Senza just didn't want to play twice in a row.
What am I doing trying to tell Senza how to do brackets, man? I'm sorry, Senza. Just do YOLO parries on the limbs.
Apparently Senza meant to do Shoryuken but accidentally got super in that other round where we were criticizing for spending all his bars, so fair enough on that.
I still don't believe that.
I mean, sometimes you just get really stressed out
To
and
be
your
fair,
inputs don't
in
come out.
V-Trigger, Ryu can cancel Sunfierce into DP. For me.
He can cancel Snapfierce into anything in V-Trigger.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm saying.
the amazing buff that Ryu gets in Season 2.
I think maybe that's what he was going for. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, probably could or should have gone for like anything else, but it was fine. He did what he did, and it ended up working out. So nice
He's
play.
in loser 70s, so worked out.
He's doing better than I am. So
Yeah. Where are you? I don't see you finishing in any of these tournaments.
yeah, I must have gone out really early. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
I
not even-
tried today. We've got to open tournaments up to Plats, and you get to enter. It's really fucking horrible.
We already had tournaments where I entered. I can't remember how they went, but anyway,
Yeah, I need to know.
we've got Senza and Shockboss, which is going to be a Ryu Dalsim match. I think Dalsim gives Ryu a really hard time because Ryu doesn't have many ways to vary up his approach or his offense, really. So it's just going to be a matter of if he can kind of wait out the storm and make his way in slowly and then maximize his chances when he does get in. But it's going to be really tough, and especially because anti-airing Dalsim is a bit of a bluff as well, given V skill and teleports and all sorts of nonsense. So as long as he doesn't go for too many YOLO parries against random stuff, he's got to give himself the best chance he can.
No, honestly, if he's not doing YOLO parries, what's even the point?
Yeah, that's true. Is it even Senza? He does punish that slide, but not optimally. Obviously, Ryu doesn't really have any good punches for crouching characters, so that is going to always be a struggle. Catch them with the light jump there, light kick jump. There's a very strong button in Season 1, not quite as good now, but still manages to get a little bit of damage. And they're looking pretty even on life here. Shock Blast teleports in front there to keep the corner, and misses that counter hit. Oh, but this is going to be big damage from Senza. Just converts into Fierce and Fireball there after the V-trigger, and he has got Shock in the corner, so if he just landed that DP, that would have been it, but this question of whether Shock Blast is going to take me
like them.
low short. He just dropped it, and
Not your tech, the empty jump flow shot.
empty jump too low is very strong. I'm glad someone's been paying attention to my play. Anyway, Senza once again just going for a parry at the start of the round, just in case, and he recognizes that Shock was going for the very slow button there, and goes into hard kick jump in. You see that?
Nice air tattoo to catch the floaty jump.
Yes. But Shock Blast throws him into the corner and is just using this kind of patented corner pressure that he has been using the whole tournament, where he kind of backs off a bit, but he's pushed back into the corner by Senza, who is a lot more active. He's kind of dashing about, using EX Fireball, and just pressing buttons in the mid-range, trying to catch Shock Blast doing something. Yeah, it was a difficult one. Oh, and he trades with the anti-air jab from behind. Strong sim with anti-air jabbers. It's so good. And things are looking pretty dark here.
Oh, wow,
he's actually going to take it, sorry. Did I say dark? I meant Senza has won.
Roll with Shock and Ryu just beat Dawson's anti-air jab.
Yeah, I mean, we thought that it was a difficult matchup, but
I don't
it
think
turns
we're
out
going to see anything more surprising than that today, to be honest.
Shock Blast is actually just so bad that he can't even win against Ryu.
God,
so
yeah. Shock is terrible, isn't it?
If I was Shock Blast's parents, I would just be sobbing into my hands at this point, to be honest, but luckily I'm not. And yeah, once again, trading on the cross-up jump there is really difficult to get a clean jump in on shot on Sim. But Senza with that nice 3-hit light confirm there, really one of the few characters who can get that extremely small extension in damage with that, but doesn't really constitute anything good for him at all. He does get clipped on the final frames of that slide though, but he does also have Shot Blast in the corner, and for some reason Shot Blast is probably just dropping, and he goes for the taquito cross under in the corner. So nice, and back throw is going to close out the round. Yeah, Senza is the perfect example of what I was talking about earlier, where if someone is really committed to a character, you'll just see them pull out things that you don't really see other players who maybe aren't as familiar with that character use.
He was not happy that we both backed Shot Blast, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely proving us wrong. We didn't back Shot Blast.
It sounded like we backed Shot Blast, to be honest.
Felt as though, really nice conversion there. I thought he was just going to go for sweep after the jump in a hard kick, but he actually managed to get the full target combo. Despite that, Shock is looking pretty strong in this round. I'm noticing Senza is mixing up between light kick jump in and hard kick jump in. I wonder if that's part of what is stopping Shock from consistently anti-airing him, because he's having a much more difficult time than he has against other players. Oh, he does not manage to V-reversal Shock out of that B-trigger, and he just trades once again on the cross-up jump, and Shock is going to take that round by the skin of his bandages, I guess. Taking off the jacket one more time. Oh, nice little conversion there off the hard kick jump in, and it's really up to Shot Blast to make the adjustment to win this round, because Senza is still looking pretty dominant at the moment. He is managing to anti-air just for the moment, but once again Senza cannot convert because Shot Blast is crouching, really one of the few characters in the game that can convert almost nothing against crouching opponents. But good jab on the teleport, and he's going to convert that into full super damage. Well, there's if Senza pulls this out, there's going to be like a considerable sort of egg on our collective face.
Just a little bit. Shock has got full meter now though.
He has got full meter, and Senza is most definitely in the killing range. And I thought that would be it, but it wasn't. But things are looking really bad for Senza. He didn't quite manage to do it after that V-trigger activation, and things are getting very tense.
I wonder if he DP'd after that activation, would it have gone?
He just managed to jump over, but
the instant event. Fuck.
You can't look out for it the whole time, so that
you have to crouch eventually, so
to Shock. And if I was Shock's parents right now, I would be whooping, hollering, and jumping for joy, because he managed to use a fucking broken character to be a low-tier hero and Discord favorite. So
no costume change up, sticking with me, boy.
Yeah, Senza is deliberately leaving himself with a handicap that inhibits his play by at least 20%. And you can see that from taking that big combo at the start. Nice conversion for Shot Blast. Let's be real for a second. That was a nice little combo that he got out of the slide there. And good dash under, but he puts himself a little bit out of range to connect with Ryu's stubby buttons into a full combo. And a nice double parry on the EX fireball there, effectively neutralizing any advantage Shot Blast could have got out of it, unless Shot Blast had chosen to actually approach under it rather than just letting it fly. And that is going to be a small punish. But it's still... I was going to say big punish, but it wasn't. Still pretty... Yeah, and there is the anti-air jab. It's either instant overhead or... you can tell it's definitely going to be one of those two. And did I say something about egg on our face? Because what I meant to say was we were totally right. Good block on the dash under. Maybe the first person in the whole tournament to block Senza's dash under. Obviously, Dulcim being helped out there a little bit by his extremely slow falling. And Shot Blast not quite skilled enough to pull off whatever kind of combo he's going for there. DP. Yeah, and things are looking really rough for Senza, who is about a third down on life, maybe even a quarter now after that, and he gets caught pressing buttons on Wake Up. He's going to need to pull out something incredible to win this now, and just Shock Blaster's really managed to find the timing on that anti-air jab and hasn't let Senza approach from the air the whole time, and that's going to be instant overhead to close it out. Unlucky to Senza. As we said, in the end there, I think it really showed how difficult a matchup that can be for Ryu if the Dawson player is really consistent about anti-airing and keeping him out, and that's exactly what Shock Blast did. So well played. Unlucky to Senza, who was going to go out in 5th place?
5th place, yeah.
5th place. Wait, no, 4th place.
Paul? You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
4th place.
Senza already qualified for the finale tournament, so really
in Premier fashion, rather than 5 points the fraud way.
Senza just showed up to gatekeep, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. And he did gatekeep a few people, so unlucky to... who are these players that he beat? Jubka, Ricky, 122, Oyubi. I don't know who that is.
Who?
Official Eds didn't even play. I was so disappointed.
Why? You want to?
Because there's all these unofficial Eds going around, and it's like, no, there's a person in the brackets called Official Eds. I don't know. It's just a funny name. Anyway, we got Biak versus Alternative in this one, so we need to wait for Alternative to come into play.
Let's go Alternative.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's my pick.
Biak didn't beat you, did he?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I've been rooting for Alternative anyway, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, he did beat you in winner's bracket. Fair enough. Anyway, I don't know. It's difficult to say with either of these guys. I think Biak is probably a bit more aggressive, whereas Alternative kind of goes for a slightly more kind of standard style. But if he has his punishes on point, I think that is one of the key things that will allow him to take it if he is going to do that. Biak has a bit of a history with getting into grand finals and then losing.
And then losing, yeah.
It'd be interesting to see.
I have a feeling Biak's going to get to grand finals and lose to Shock Blast. I don't know why.
That would be incredibly tragic.
That feels right.
Like, getting into grand finals and then losing to the worst player in the Discord is like, that's some difficult shit.
Definitely the worst player in the
get past emotionally.
I don't know how he made it this far. Easy bracket, if you ask me.
Yeah, for sure. This is like L.I. Joe getting into top 8 in Evo all over again.
I planned it this way. I write the script every week, guys. You know?
Everyone is paid. Oh, a very strange DP there. I'm not really sure even what he was thinking about when he did that, but Biak obviously thought it was very strange as well because he didn't really get a full punish off it. And now he's in the corner taking this Cammy pressure, which is really hard to deal with. Nice decision there from Alternative not to dash under after that anti-air. Correctly kind of assessing that it would have put him in the corner, which is not where he wants to be.
Oh, that DP was very...
Yeah, it was a second very strange DP he's done. I'm not sure what the whole situation is, but again, Alternative deliberately getting hit by that jump in so he avoids the grab. But he does get caught with a jab after doing the reversal, and that is going to be the first round to Biak. So that was over pretty quickly. It wasn't like he wasn't really able to avoid getting mauled. Interesting attempt at using regular hood.
Oh no,
going some take pressure with that. Yeah, he didn't get the counter hit, which he was expecting. Finally, one of these DPs connects. Did I say that Alternative plays a standard game? Because this has been a lot of DPs.
This is the other side of the Alternative coin, really. Oh, nice buffer there.
Then again, he is guaranteed top 3, so obviously he's not doing that bad. Take throw game is working out pretty well for him as well. And yeah, that DP is going to work. You know, you're rarely going to see a lower player not press a button after EX Fireball, and he manages to get that light hit confirm to take the round.
It's so definitely, these DPs are probably worth it if you can get Biak to stop pressing buttons.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see if he kind of makes use of that. Yeah, that was interesting. He did not DP in that situation, and Biak was obviously expecting it, so... he's gone right back to that well. I don't know. If he's doing it kind of intentionally, then he should be able to get some advantage out of it, but if he's doing it kind of emotionally, then... Oh, again, Biak waited and he didn't do it, so it seems like he's got kind of a strategy going here, but it doesn't really matter when you're getting
NCH.
command grabbed. And that is going to be it. Yeah, he's really going to want to stop Alternative getting in from the air because it immediately puts him in a 50-50. So that is going to be the first game to Azuran. Oh, and it's a first to 3. Senza very, very consistent with the changing.
Senza never messes that up.
He really never has a incredible TO. Anyway, so it's going to be a question of whether Alternative can make the adjustments and also utilize the fact that he's obviously scared Biak out of pressing buttons in certain situations now. Oh, and just a regular DP, very disrespectful, but it does work out. Oh, and that is a punish, yeah.
Nice.
He's not going to worry about getting out of the corner, he's just going to get the damage. But that was a really nice whiff punish on the V-reversal there. And Alternative catching a bit of damage. Once again, that fake cross-up is working on everyone right now. A lot of these Laura mix-ups are really difficult to see, and if you don't know they're coming, you can take a lot of damage. A nice little jab interrupt there from Biak. I respect that. That's not that's a brave decision to make.
Oh,
but
no.
I feel like we haven't seen Biak go to the anti-air, not anti-air, the go to the command grab.
Use your words. Yeah, there we go.
I'm like reading chat and saying things at the same time. Apparently I said that Azuran won because I was reading chat, so I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say Biak, I guess.
Just a big fan. Nice, anyway.
Who's not a big fan of Azuran, to be honest?
I think we are.
Unfortunately, he didn't decide to participate today.
I know, why doesn't he gatekeep? If you have the chance to gatekeep, take it.
Yeah, you've got to gatekeep, right? Penguin's out here gatekeeping. Anyway. Oh, it does not get checked out of that V-skill dash, and also gets capped. Obviously going, and he does read the DP this time.
Oh, that was nice. Stun.
Full,
game.
yeah, the stun combo should definitely do it, and that is going to be it.
Don't want to gatekeep. Come on, Azra. Come on. That's what I would have done. I would just play the sword. That'd be fun.
This is actually going pretty quickly. Biak's playing a really strong offensive game.
Yeah.
Seems to be getting a read on these DPs as well, which is allowing them to punish damage. And it just doesn't feel like Alternative is very in control of the match. Like he feels like he's very often on the back foot, even when he is getting damage. Really nice buffer there, yeah. It does get thrown.
Did you
again, nice interruption.
See that video the other day that said don't state that is not a whiff punish?
Oh, but people are just...
That video on Reddit.
I don't know, people are weird, like...
It's not a whiff
I think
punish,
what's
guys.
really silly about that whole discussion is like the idea that if there aren't whiff punishes in the exact sense of like, can you do a sweep after a low forward and hit it every time, then there's no room for reactions in the game. It's like, there's very obviously a lot of room for reactions to be important in this game. Like, otherwise, Punk wouldn't be the best player in the world, and like, fucking anyone would. So, anyway, that's my little rant for the day. Alternative got Biak in the corner now, but he's immediately been thrown into the corner himself. I think he needs to work a little bit maybe on his tech game, because he seems to be getting thrown out of his pressure a lot, which is not ideal. But once again, he went for a little shimmy there, but Biak with the wake up jump, and that is going to be blocked. He does cross up this time, but Alternative was ready to block it. And he goes to the DP again. That was very Rago. Oh my god, I love that. EX Hooligan into...
Hooligan is so much fun.
Into throw. And he's going to catch him for the fact that Biak was trying to stand block. Which...
gets game back, which is nice.
Yeah, a little bit of advice for stream chat. There's not really any reason ever to stand block. I mean, you get slightly better frame advantage if you stand block EX Hooligan Spike, but if they do the dive kick off EX Hooligan Spike, you gotta block it anyway, because that has Season 1 frame advantage for the dive kick, so sort of advice.
Oh, these overheads.
Yeah, Alternative just kind of getting a little bit flustered on defense here. Laura has a lot of options to go to, so it's hard to keep track of all of them. That's happened so many times that he's pressed the button and then just got caught by the EX Fireball as it comes in, and that's a lot of damage to take.
Yeah, we're trying to bait the GP, and he's still got the stun, even when it didn't go.
It's yeah, it was going to catch him with the overhead right into the. It's almost a combo.
All getting hit by so many of these overheads.
Yeah, he's really struggling on defense, but he does catch with the
nice.
Into dive kick, and there should be stun.
Oh, that's gonna be stun.
Damage. Yeah, really nice stuff. He's going to get a pretty heavily scaled corner combo here. Oh, that was interesting. A little bit of frame kill there, maybe. And he went for the shimmy, but once again, he's been thrown out by.
Good comeback there.
He's going to need to work on that. But yeah, like really nice comeback in the end. Catches him with the throw. And we're going to the final round of this 4th game now. No anti-air from Biak, and he ends up getting tick thrown. Nice little range there on the forward fierce. And again going for shimmy.
Oh, that was sick.
And just one more hit, but good, very good timing on the V reversal. And yeah, he goes for the dash under, and that is going to be it for Alternative, who is making a really nice comeback.
Yeah. That shimmy was sick.
Yeah, some really impressive play. I think Alternative is so close to being at like a really high level for the kind of tournament, but he's just kind of not quite optimizing in all the situations. Like he's gotten thrown out of a few shimmies. He's not kind of mixing up after every anti-air, so as long as he kind of keeps presence of mind, he should be in a really good spot. And we're back to 2-2 in a match that was looking like a bit of a blowout, to be honest. Nice walk under on the jump in there though from Biak, who is still very much in this. Does get tick thrown though into the middle of the screen. Obviously at this kind of neutral spot range, Cammy traditionally has an advantage against Laura. Her buttons are a lot more long range and she has a lot more kind of useful ones, but once Biak gets in, it has proven pretty difficult for Alternative to get out again. And he does get caught by that jump in into the command grab. Let's see what's the option. He waits again, yeah. I mean, it has been, to be fair, it has been really effective using that many DPs, because you can see in Biak's play that he's very nervous, but pressing the button, he's going to lose.
Oh, what?
Excuse my language.
What?
Why did that happen?
He interrupted with stand heavy kick?
Yeah, well, Biak dropped the combo, so that is, that's going to haunt him now. I hope he can...
Biak, what are you doing?
Nice cross under after the anti-air.
Oh, I thought the shimmy was coming out.
Biak stems the bleeding a little bit, but things are looking pretty dark. And yeah, once again, as soon as he thinks that he's ready to...
the hooligan.
Gets DP'd, and now we're in the corner. These DPs are... Wow, I would be getting hit by a lot of them. And yeah, it eventually frustrates Biak enough into pressing a button there on their landing frame. And he gets caught with the wake up, or the jab.
So for the first time in 2 weeks, Biak won't be winners side grand finals.
Inside grand finals. He may be in grand finals, but not winners side. I would quite like to see Shock make it to grand finals.
Yeah.
Not because I like him or anything, just because it'd be funny to see him get blown up. Anyway, so that is going to be Biak Shock Blast for our losers finals.
Yep.
Who's your pick for this match? I think
Biak's already been Shock 2-0 earlier.
So
you make it up what you will.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe Shock has the adjustments.
Maybe, but I'm not.
I've not known him to be especially.
Have you ever known Shock Blast to adjust? Yeah.
No, not really. But he could try.
Maybe.
I hope he does. Let's see what he got. Gonna be Sim versus Laura. Bonita versus Bonita.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on? It's a bit weird. He didn't know he was up. How could he not know that? One sec, I have to go downstairs. There's a beeping going on, and I don't know why.
Go on. Solo
Yeah, see you in a
country,
sec.
boys. Let's go. Oh man, if Shock plays Laura just for the memes, you know? So for anyone who's not super up to date, Shock did lose this matchup 2-0 winners. So he's going to make some real adaptations here if he wants to stand a chance. And I need to correct that bracket, because it's clearly losers challenge.
Round 1. Fight.
Shock starting off strong. Hopefully no lag in this matchup, because I do know that's been an issue in the past for Shock when he has to play VR. That's a pretty commanding round for that Shock though. Making great use of Sims for reaching normals.
We're fine, I didn't die.
Ah, nice.
I do have a mince pie though.
A mince
We're in mince
pie.
pie season.
We are not in mince pie
We're
season.
in mince pie
We are
season.
not in mince pie season. Well, oh,
The mince pie in my hand.
it's
tastes
October, you mentalist. Have you got your Christmas decorations up as well? I bet you have.
different. No, we don't. They sell mince pies like from July. So.
mean- They pretty much sell them all year round. That doesn't mean it's mince pie season.
as well they should. It's a good food.
I'm not a fan, honestly.
You're not a fan.
No,
How?
I don't
That's
know.
so good. Oh my god.
Has
I
there
was
ever
not a
been a
fan
more
for
unappealing name for a food talent? You know, mince pie.
Someone, when I was like to my dad when I was younger, I was like, "What's in a mince pie?" And he was like, "Mincemeat." And it is actually called mincemeat, but at the time, obviously, as a child, I was like, "Wait, like meat in a sweet pie?" So I didn't try them until like a few years ago, but they're really good. Anyway, what's going on in the game? Oh, nice block on the instant overhead. I'm not going to say that was intentional, but it was nice.
Shock definitely on point this one. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a blowout like the first game.
Yeah, are we
Nice.
getting a? Are we going to get a patented?
But
Yeah.
then again, Biak might be very shook after that winners finals. I wouldn't blame him if he was quite shook.
Oh, is this a?
It
Right,
no, it turned into a pun halfway.
Yeah.
It
He's
turned
really
into a
shook,
pun the minute.
bastard.
It turned into a pun the minute you went shh, shh, like that.
I was gonna say like, I don't know.
I felt like you were gonna question my choice of words. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna roll with it.
I was trying to go into something from like you know, on Twitter people are always like, I'm fucking shook,
Yeah.
slay, that kind of thing. I was trying to say something like that, but it didn't work.
Oh,
Nice little stun combo, and Biak is looking a lot stronger in this
yeah.
game. Does get caught by the slide into B trigger, but Shockblast is gonna need to do a lot to get this round back.
Oh wow, just straight in with teleport. No holds barred here from Shark. Looks like my co-commentators are really enjoying that mince pie. I'm never having Alison back on it ever again, by the way. I invited them on and twice now he's been eating non-commentary. Anyway, good round by Shock, ties it back up at 1-1 there.
Alright.
He's done, he's done. Was it a nice pie? Yeah.
It was pretty good.
You know, when someone offers you food and you're commentating, just say no.
No one offered me a mince pie, I just got it 'cause
You
I had
just
to go downstairs.
talk a mince pie. We can't do funny food commentary, okay? We're not on webcam. It's not like when I just got handed that watermelon. You know what I mean? We can't do
Or
that.
when they had the mouldy hot dogs
Yes.
in Japan Cup or whatever. That was really funny. But no. Oh, he's still trying with the V trigger. That is full jumping, taking that second game. So he was looking stronger there, but it's definitely not a blow up by any means.
No.
At least not right now. So it's a question of whether Shock can keep it close and take more of these games, or whether Biak can build up some momentum and end up winning. I do think one advantage that Sim has in this matchup is that it's relatively easy to... Laura's one of the characters that it's easier to stop from getting in on you in the first place. Once she is in on you, she's very difficult to defend against, but before then, she hasn't got too many amazing ways of getting in. So, if Shock can avoid that happening and take his damage where he can, unfortunately he's really struggling to anti-air, similar to how he was at the start of the set against Senza. Committed to that throw there, so he wasn't able to get nice damage.
Sure,
and that's going to be the round after that Biak got the V-trigger activation there.
I wish Shock had better misses. He got that knockdown then, instead of taking advantage, he did jump back medium kick, which was kind of odd.
Good block, and he does not quite get the full punish there. I think he can actually use after EX bolt charge. It's very minor. He is going to get a nice counter hit from him there. He's very consistent on those. Walks out of range of that bolt charge, so he's not going to have to worry about it right now. But he's looking a little bit more consistent on these anti-airs, which is really strong, and that is going to take the second round. So back to 1-1 in rounds, and yeah, I really couldn't call it right now. It just depends on whether Biak can make it in and take full advantage when he does. You can see him really going for every offensive option in the book as well, like with that overhead from the neutral and the EX fireball and double jumping. He's really going for everything. It's the one thing that does make his Laura's neutral game kind of quite scary is using that fireball to cover an approach, because it means that Dalsim can't just throw out those stretchy limbs because he'll just immediately get electrocuted.
Oh, and, that's it. Catches the
Shock.
teleport landing.
Shock's doing a good job of kind of making himself slippery, but I think Biak just had enough of it there and decided to go for the EX bolt charge, and yeah, he took it. So he's one game away now from rematching Alternative in Grand Finals if Shock can't make some adjustments. I think if Shock could actually go for some more offensive of his own, he definitely plays Sim as like a runaway kind of chipping zoner character, whereas in this game he does actually have some pretty strong offense. I'd really like to see someone just bait out a couple of these EX bolt charges, because it's like -9 or something. You can get a full damage punish on it, and even if you didn't teach him not to do it, if he got that anti-jab,
this could be it now. No, that TP was weird. Oh no.
Oh, that's interesting. It's punish. Okay.
Thank God.
It was just 2 lights, but he got the punish. That's going to be enough to take the round. I think Laura players, when they get kind of flustered, they'll often use that because they think that you're going to be pressing buttons, so it'll just catch you because it has that one hit of armor.
Oh, nice Shock there.
If you read it, it is a free punish. Nice. You Gales him out of the overhead. Yeah, and there he goes again with the EX in neutral, catching Shock pressing some button. But things are looking pretty difficult for Biak now, who has been kept out very effectively this whole round.
Shock, you didn't need
Shock
to do that.
And oh god, this is looking very scary.
Oh no. Reversal.
Nice anti-edge out. Yeah, it really should have been like 3 times doing that. Good block on the overhead, and that's going to be
Punish.
it.
Nice.
Wow. Oh my god, that was so scary. Really nice defense though. He blocked that out, and Biak, he made the smarter choice to just go for a block string, but maybe if he'd made the riskier choice and went for a command grab, he could have taken that.
Go to
I feel like
go
maybe
to our final game.
a command grab's stronger against Dalsim because he can't really just mute and punish.
I don't know. I imagine so, yes.
Maybe he can. I don't know.
But
Anyway.
playing as a... Actually, I don't always guarantee it. Playing as a grappler against Dawson feels like that should be your reward.
Yeah, you can imagine, right? Oh, and he's one hit away from stun. Yes, I know.
I wanted the instant overhead.
Oh, a good V reversal there from Shock, and despite having taken that EX Bolt charge, once again, just like in the set against Senza, he's really found his thing with his anti, and is going to land on that EX, on a fireball, but yeah, he's making really good use of V reversal as well, which is helping him out a lot.
No, you are right. There's around Shock loves the backdash. Never gets punished for it enough though.
We're blocking the overhead once again. I remember one of the first players we've seen even attempt to block the overhead, and he got the punish on it as well. Oh, bad timing on that regular fierce, but again, he seems to have a really good read on when Biak is going for these overheads, and he's almost got the full life back from that V reversal, which is something you very rarely see in Season 2 of Street Fighter 5. And now it's Biak who is really going to have to make some kind of adjustment to come back, because things are looking really desperate. And Shock basically just not bothering to deal with the mix-up of the command dash by V-reversing every time, and he catches the instant overhead to close out the game.
Well done, Shock. Makes it from
Was he 2-0 down?
He was 2-1 down.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right, he won the first game, didn't he? So, very impressive. Shock's name isn't Daniel, is it?
No. God,
It's
no.
something...
It's some Spanish. Shit.
Oh, I think
I think I know.
we shouldn't dox him.
We're not going to dox him, but I'm pretty sure I know what his name is.
I'm pretty sure his name is Zorro.
Close enough, yeah. Good old Zorro Blast from Sweden.
He's like Spanish and Swedish and also Japanese.
No.
He did say that one time though.
Yeah, he did, and you believed him.
I didn't believe it.
You know, if Shock wins this tournament and then Shock has won, Senza has won, and you have won, does that mean I have to leave the Discord?
Yeah, I mean, you probably ought to be honest.
I think I should for my own health. You know?
I mean, who else? Shadow Yuri never won one, did he?
No,
Or
he
did
did
he?
not. He did not.
Well,
Shut up,
there
he
you go.
didn't. He didn't win. He didn't win.
He didn't? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Come on, alternative.
Shock Plus can't win, even though he definitely has one. With Yuri in.
If Shock Blast wins, this is gonna go from a Street Fighter stream to a live suicide stream.
Apollo just posted a bit of chat, and I don't know where it's from. Anyway, unlucky to Biak, who did play very well, but once again didn't quite manage to close it out.
It's further up Allison.
Yeah, apparently. I don't really know. It's a bomb? Oh, I think he was just screenshotting it to show that he called that Biak would lose. I think that was it. Which is true, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Good call. Anyway, so we're in grand finals now. For the tender time of 9:30. Lucky us.
Get done for 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Always the best. We can have a nice long lobby afterwards.
Okay,
Anyway.
straight away, this match always got automatically teleported to because being AA jabs with Kami is
Yeah, it's
pretty,
trivial.
pretty low.
Shook. And he just trades on the anti-air. It'll be interesting to
Oh
see.
no, the XTP saves the
Yeah, but once again goes with that nice little frame kill there, and it's a button after that jab, meaty jab, and that's definitely not gonna. That dog don't hunt. So, Shock once again catching someone with the sort of slightly random teleport behind cross up. That's going to be something you really want to look for as in the Dawson matchup. You really just want to try and be watching out for those teleports at any opportunity. Interesting super, it's not going to work. He was a bit too far away for that. But alternative, not letting him stop him. He's just uh-oh.
lag.
Are we in lag city? Not in grand finals. Not like this. Not during sweeps week. It looks like they're playing it out.
We do all know Shock has a history. You know?
I mean, we do.
This looks terrible in setting. I can't even imagine what this is like in...
I don't know, Alternative's putting up a pretty... No, he's gonna get hit by that.
Gonna hit.
Oh, no, he took a seat. On the big orange bouncy ball.
This would be the second time this season that Shock would lag
our
grand finals.
I know. Why do we even let him in the Discord?
I don't know. I honestly don't. I'm almost certain Shock plays on Wi-Fi.
I'm almost certain Shock plays on like a converted toaster.
Nice, can't pick them though.
Oh yes, good stuff from getting a lot of decent offense in this round and looking pretty close to taking this first game if he can get a couple more hits in. I think he needs 2 more openings. Oh, and that's going to be a...
Oh, he was holding forward.
Meant to do a spiral arrow, but he went into DP instead. And
let your stick go to neutral.
Oh boy. Yeah, he's going to need to pull something out of the bag here. And he goes for that, which is a little frame on the EX Hooligan dive kit.
Oh, I really wanted to DP that teleport. Hold that. Forward.
That's the instant overhead. And Shock's Dalsim is going to take the first game of this grand final set.
Quite surprising after that first round.
Yeah, it's slightly worrying to think about what effect Flag is having on this grand final, but hopefully not too much. So it'll be interesting to see if Shock can make the adjustments how he has it for other sets. Definitely was at frame advantage after that dive kick, so he just was a bit late pressing buttons after that particular situation, after that block. But he hasn't really got the anti-airs. This is an area where he's really going to struggle. Both him and Senza have struggled after having traditionally very strong anti-airs against a character who can vary her jump arc so effectively. And Alternative looking super strong in this this round.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, Shock once won the first game. I think I said he needs to make adjustments, but he doesn't. I mean, he does after that round though, because he got blown up pretty hard. Oh, we're in Dry Throat Town. It's fine. It's fine. We'll keep going. Nice walk-up throw after the knockdown there. Oh my god. And Tom Waits. So yeah, good.
Very good at making the CX dive kick safe as well.
Yeah, he's good at spacing them out and taking advantage when he can. Nice instant air hard kick. Didn't really catch anything with that one, but it was good try.
Oh, nice comparing forward.
And it's just a question of whether Shock can take this last little bit of damage. He went for the instant overhead, but he didn't. And oh wait, he's gonna take that. But no, sorry.
Oh my god! If you had the any meter,
yeah, he could have done it, but he didn't. And that is going to be Shock last round. So if he can scrape another round by the skin of his teeth, by the skin of his little skull tangerines, he can go 2-up in this grand final set. Obviously, he does need to. Oh, nice idea from Alternative, but he didn't quite have the reactions to make it work. raw spiral arrow in the neutral and just whacks him in the face with that fierce.
Oh my god.
It's a huge chunk of damage there in the corner with that full V trigger combo, and things are looking pretty rough for Shockblast, who goes for super. Is alternative jumping? He did it again. No, again, and he blocks. Oh, that was. So
Oh my god, Shock.
I can't believe he's gotten hit with wake up super out of that corner twice in the exact same situation with the neutral jump. That's so embarrassing for, you know, Shock, I guess. Maybe no, it's not embarrassing, but it's pretty amusing. But that does mean Shock is going to go up 2-0 in the first set of this grand finals. If he...
Come on, alternative. Don't let it happen, please.
We don't want this.
No one wants to see Shock
to happen. No one wants to see a Dhalsim player win. Especially not one like this. We're going to suffer that emote being posted so much if you win. Oh, that's definitely going to be a punish. Shock, not always ready with the max damage, but almost always ready with just the jab light kick into Gale, and you know that's enough, especially when it gives him the space that he so desperately desires as a Dhalsim player. Good tech, and yeah, he is just harassing at this range. It is really up to alternative at this point to make the kind of adjustments to pull out this set, because he's not quite making it. Oh, nice confirm on the low forward. And tick throw does not catch, so he's accidentally jumped himself in the corner here. And he does seem to be going to that instant air hard kick option a lot. And as much as I like it as an air-to-air approach, it does not quite work when you're trying to stop people from anti-air jabbing you. And Shockblast is taking advantage of that a lot. Again, just a very random spiral arrow in the neutral is going to work out. But he's looking good in this round. Nice. Oh, he's done that so many times. That Shockblast combo. That's so unfortunate. But he managed to catch a little bit of damage using the instant overhead. I've never seen that before, so that was really interesting. Alternative choosing to just sit in the V trigger for its entire duration.
It's so
and promptly
much great.
gets. Oh, good reactions though. He catches Shockblast in the float with super. He's gone for that a couple of times, and that was the first time it worked. Yeah, it really worked out. So, despite being very down in that match, he managed to make it happen in the end. So maybe this could be the turning point that Alternative needs to win in this winners finals, or maybe he's do it in the reset. But Shock is in the corner right now. He's doing a pretty good job of being in the corner, to be honest. He's not really getting hit, and he's just chipping away at Alternative, and he's teleported out of the corner. Did get punished, but no conversion. It seems like Alternative is doing like not as many spiral arrows as he wants to on hit, and more than he wants to on block. And he's gonna get that once more, and Shockblast full combo conversion. And that's a reset bracket 3-0, looking pretty dangerous for protagonist Alternative. But this is where the hero makes a valiant comeback.
Don't know, Evil might triumph on this day.
Man, really, I hope not.
2017 has been a bad year.
The kind of... Fuck!
Well,
an error has occurred in the following application, Street Fighter 5. No! Yo, can you wait for a second for me to get back in the lobby?
How the hell does a PS4
It crashed on PS4. I don't know. Okay?
What is going on?
I don't know.
Okay. Can we wait for Allison?
I mean, there's no way Penguin can commentate this on his own.
Nah, no chance. God,
How did your brief stint?
How did I what?
Right. How did your brief stint of solo commentary go?
Yeah.
As I remember, mine was pretty great, so...
Yeah, I know, I had to listen to it while I played.
I was trying to give you loads of helpful tips.
You know what, in the future, no commentary when I have to play in top 8. How about that?
Good idea.
Because it's the only way.
Okay, while we have like 1 minute for the game to load up, what's the best movie you watched in the last year?
Blade Runner.
Oh, have you seen the new one?
Yeah, it's
Or do you just mean regular Blade Runner?
No,
I really
no,
like that
20.9.
Shock is in a voice lobby on his own.
Oh,
Just sitting there.
with this microphone
In
muted.
the one lobby.
Someone go join Shopfast so he's not under sound.
Yeah. Feels less lonely. And also like talk at him while he plays,
Yeah.
because we really don't want him to win.
No one wants Shock to win. We're all friendly to Shock, but it's just knocked. No one actually, you know.
The thing is,
Cares about
like,
it.
if you're gonna win by using cheap character that no one knows how to play against, it's like, what's the point of even doing it?
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Any second.
I'm almost there. Okay, I'm in. I'm back. I'm
No.
back. Please invite.
You don't need an invite, you choose the invite sender sent you last time.
I suppose we're all Harvard graduated geniuses now, huh?
Shopfast just gave 1 bit. Thank you, Shopfast. what is 1
Generous
bit?
donation.
Isn't that 1 penny?
I think it's like a tenth of a penny,
A
or
tenth,
hundredth
a
of a penny,
tenth of a
maybe.
penny, wow.
Very generous of Shotblast. Always a good friend of the stream, friend of the Discord.
Yeah.
And now we're going into our final set, which hopefully I will be able to watch
Maybe.
without getting kicked out. It's gonna be difficult for Alternative to make this happen after that set, which really dominant favor. He's gonna need to make sure his offense sticks a lot harder. He's gonna need to mix up his throw game a lot. Oh, he's gone for Sunburnt Cammy. I'm not sure about that
Shopfast
aesthetic
gives
option.
2 bits. Thank you.
Aw. Is that 3 bits in total?
That's 3 in total,
3
yeah.
bits. Oh, lovely. Well, that's, like a third of a penny.
Yeah.
So thank you, Shotblast. We'll be able to invest a lot in that, and maybe hopefully bring you some big changes to NCH in the future. Anyway, Sunburnt Cammy, despite not being a great color, has Shotblast into the corner, and he chose to go. Oh, he's done that frame kill a couple of times.
I really like it.
Yeah, it's a really interesting option.
No EXDP again.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to want to use that corner combo for the 1 bar. Instead, opting to go for a bit of interesting Okazumi pressure. But he definitely could have closed out that round with it, so I probably would have gone for it there. But anyway, let's see if he can keep up that aggressive play. He pretty much had a shot on the left side of the screen the whole time there, so if he can keep that up, he'll be very strong. And that block string from Cammy is super, super good. Light kick, crouch light kick, stand jab, because it will catch people trying to walk backwards after the first light button, as it did to Shock just then. And that was a very poorly timed V trigger, V reversal rather. And
Oh!
I don't know why he went for that super. It didn't really make any sense, but
Maybe he thought
That's,
he'd catch him teleporting backwards.
maybe.
That's
but
all
still,
I
bit
could
of,
think.
bit of frustration for Alternative, I think, on display here. I would be frustrated after losing 3-0 to a Sim, and he is going to lose that second round. Man, Shockblast needs to donate half of his winnings to us for telling him to buy this blessed costume.
It's pretty good.
Oh, a nice teleport past the bullet knee there, and he catches all quite blocking. And he's making really good use of teleport in some of these reset and wake up situations. Basically, Cammy, the only thing that Cammy can do is grab him out of that, which is obviously not something she really wants to do on wake up or reset. So that's ending up being a really good defensive option for stopping him from getting in too many situations where he has to guess repeatedly. But he is going to get a counter hit that time, and Alternative milks it for all he can get, using a bit of meter there and the rest of his V-trigger. But he's still not in an especially dominant position, and especially at this kind of full screen neutral range. Oh, that's going to be V-trigger for Sim. He tries to bait out the DP and it doesn't quite work. Oh, he goes with a hooligan to make the throw. And he catches it. That's the first game that Alternative's taken this whole grand finals so far. So I wonder if that has a turning point that we can look to see what adjustments did Alternative really make there. I think I'm not sure if he necessarily made any kind of big adjustments. He just kind of stopped making quite as many mistakes. He got his confirms off. He didn't do any spiral arrows on block. So yeah, let's see what he can get. Oh, nice anti-air from Shock. Mixing him up there. Nice little cross up, getting hit by that.
Oh, no.
And good punish as well. Not max again, but Shock Blast is going to get what he can get off that, and got a huge life lead. It's going to be extremely difficult for Alternative to bring it back, and he does not. He gets caught with that just regular stand medium kick. You ever notice that in his neutral pose, Dawson is doing really like okay hands? Donald Trump, okay hands. Nice, regular fierce there, and again he is. We got max damage.
Oh, Shock.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Shock.
Is this a perfect? Is this a fucking? No, it's not. It's not. He wouldn't. He would. Okay, he didn't. Thank God. That was disgusting. But once again, it is looking really unlikely for Alternative to win this one right now. But he is mounting a bit of an offense. Just gets thrown out of his own tick throw. That is a shame.
Shock immediately evens that up.
Yeah. That was
Bear
a
in
very
mind, as Azran points out, the last two tournaments have been 6-1. So
Oh shit.
the 3-feet
Okay,
is on.
If Shock loses this time though, if he loses any of the other games, the whole match.
Yeah,
So yeah, the curse will be lifted. So it's up to Alternative to lift the curse and defeat the Dragon King. We'll see. Oh, he drops that combo off the dive kick, but he still connects that, and
oh, the draw.
Yeah,
That would have been the
this-
round.
honestly, this whole like top 8 for me has been a story of Alternative kind of making execution errors, and still coming out on top for the most part. But against Shock, maybe it's not going to quite work out for him. He really needs to tighten up some of these mistakes that he's making. Otherwise, Shock is going to take command, as he has done in the previous set. So, activates V trigger there, goes for the walk up throw. Oh, instant air. Medium punch from Dawson. Oh, this is so tense. He's in the corner. Yes. Once again with the hooligan throw. Again, there really isn't a huge amount of reason to ever block high against Cammy's hooligan, but Alternative, despite that, is using that throw to pretty great effect. I haven't really even seen him whiff it, which is very punishable on whiff. Oh, nice EX drill there to try and get through the limbs, but
Oh no.
hasn't quite left him in a especially good position, and Shock is going to get a stun with that instant overhead. People are really struggling to block that in this. If you're in a situation where you're one hit away from stun or one hit from death, it's a very good bet that Dawson can go for that. Once again, just very strange choices in the neutral here. I don't understand exactly why Alternative does all of the things that he does. But he's in grand finals, which is, you know, it's definitely something. Good throw there to catch Shock, maybe trying to teleport out, and he did get a stun. So, oh, he actually had super. That is a punish. Shock Blast just going for a light button punish, but okay. I gotta call you out for a second here, Alternative. Shock was in chip range, and you had super, but you went for non-meter spent DP. Just make the right choice. Okay?
At the very least, the 6-1 curse is broken.
The 6-1 curse is gone, so this is Alternative's chance to really make his mark and defeat Evil here. But it's also Shock Blast's chance to take his first victory of the tournament season and really, you know, concretely assure his place in the finals. Nice pressure here from Alternative, who is just taking advantage of Cammy's infinite plus frame. Oh, he goes for a bit of a shimmy there, but he does get thrown into the corner. Unfortunate, and he gets fireballed out of that. That is not what he wants.
Gas
Or
converter.
maybe it was what he wants, but he's going for a few too many of these very strangely timed DPs and spiral arrows, and
gonna
he's
stand
one
in
hit
the
away
fire
from
and
death.
cook.
Yeah, it does not. Yep, that's a punish. Oh, or at least it should be. Once again, the never misses instant overhead from Blast to take the round. Oh, and that hits once again. I'm really surprised to see.
I was playing
Thing is-
Cammy against Shock earlier and he answered every single one of those.
Yeah, that's the thing, is
Which is
Hooligan
really
can quite
hard.
easily be anti. So it's not the kind of thing where you're just kind of in a mix-up.
Yeah. That is
But anyway.
super reactable.
Nice timing on the dive kick there. He goes for the shimmy, but Bullet Knee is a
Ooh.
little bit too slow to do on reaction.
Maybe
So
the
he
stand
needs to-
heavy punch instead.
Yeah, definitely. Throws out the V reversal though, and he gets the counter hit, and he's going to take that round. So Alternative is now one round away from winning the whole tournament.
Final round. Fight.
If he does win, I'm going to say that is a lesson you really. Catching Shot Blast pressing buttons on Wake Up, but he didn't convert into the Spiral Arrow. And he's just catching him just kind of with buttons in the neutral at the moment. Nice anti-air there from Shock. He goes in and gets caught with the Wake Up jab. Can Shock pull this back? Nice! Accidentally Spiral Arrows into the Fireball. Reaction's a little bit too slow on that. Uses the plus frames of the V skill to get a take throw. But awesome, nice little set play here from Dalsim. And it's a question of whether Alternative can, if he can keep this great, he should get Spiral Arrowed, right?
Oh, what are you doing?
Alternative, please.
Oh my god, man.
Oh,
Just
that was
EX
so-
arrow. You'll go on the other side.
Oh no!
Oh man, oh.
Yeah, that was really an kind of a situation, or something. A forward into the Fireball.
Dash forward
Into the
twice.
Fireball.
You're in for the double dash up.
Oh man. Oh man. Okay. So we're in final game set. Boy, I don't know how to call this now. There's just everything's gone funny. But Alternative looking pretty strong in this first round here. Shot Blast. I'm glad Shot Blast recognizing that there's no real kind of going on. Challenging. Oh, good teleport out of that Hooligan situation. But things are still looking pretty bad. Alternative went for the throw there, but he didn't quite catch it. It'll be interesting to see if he tries to get out of the V trigger. He hasn't made much of it. And that instant overhead for maybe like the 10th time is going to close out the round for Shot Blast, who boy is looking pretty
Not like this.
good to take it. Connects with the EX Fireball and even combos the stand medium punch afterwards. Man, Alternative's having a really difficult time getting in, and Shot Blast once again just brings out that teleport once every so often, just in the neutral to cross up and maybe catch a combo. That's exactly what he did. Good backdash, actually. That was a nice option. That should be a punish. We're not going to worry about it just now.
Oh,
Good
too
crouch.
short.
Oh, he goes for one of these DPs in the neutral again. I'm really... It's really difficult to see where Alternative's coming from, but that is going to miss because he went under it with the slide, and with no meter, no V trigger,
Oh,
it's going to be extremely difficult.
Come on, Charlie.
Yeah,
Oh, that
this
round
last
was horrible.
match has
no red.
has really taken its toll on him, and it's been quite a long set. That said, it's not just there's the instant overhead. Okay, what are our lessons from this tournament? Dalsim can do instant overhead.
Yeah.
That's lesson number 1. No, that was really good play from both of them. Alternative definitely struggled in a few of those situations, especially when it came to kind of fully optimizing his combos and making sure his dive kick came out. Maybe that was tournament nerves a bit, because he made some pretty questionable decisions sometimes. But nonetheless, he definitely played really well. Beat everyone up until grand finals very confidently. But I guess he just hadn't come across a Dalsim of Shock Blast's caliber before. Take that to mean what you want.
So for the third tournament running, our winner has come from losers brackets as well.
Yeah, which is really difficult. Winning 6 games in a row, despite like, you know, talking shit about Shock Blast, but that's no mean feat. That's a lot of time for your opponent to adjust.
Shock gives another bet.
Oh, thank you, Shock. Congratulations. And that, interesting. Shock, I think Shock was probably a shorter place in the finale.
Yeah, he was in regardless.
But having got in by direct qualification now, doesn't that open it up to points to someone else?
Over one extra spot, yeah.
Interesting. So we'll have to wait for whoever puts together the excellent spreadsheet to find out who that might be. Oh, well, of course. Senzo, the brains behind the business. But yeah. Oh, apparently touch me there, which I hate saying, but touch the Ed player. Ed and Akuma, I feel like. Or maybe it was Ed and Laura. Anyway. Maybe he will be the person that gets in, but thank you to all our entrants today.
Yep.
Good games. This is a lot of fun to watch. Congratulations to our champion, Shockburst. Bad luck to our runners-up in Byaku and Senza and, of course, Alternative. Silver medal. And that's good stuff.
Yeah. So 2 weeks from now will be the final regular tournament of Season 3, guys. So if you haven't qualified for the finale tournament yet, still one tournament left to make it in.
You can do it.
And I really don't think there's that many points separating those who are outside, you know, to those who are near the bottom. So there's definitely a chance for some other people to make it in. Shock, stop giving us bits.
Oh, I bet he's in a pretty good mood right now.
Yeah, he's in a good mood. I want to kill myself, you know? No, I don't at all. No.
Maybe we should get like a champion interview.
No. What I want to do is end this stream and go sulk.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that then.
I'd actually like to go eat, so sorry Shock, your interview will have to wait. Anyway,
Till never.
Thank you to everyone who competed and everyone who watched. Thanks to Shock for the bets. Thanks to everyone who followed.
Thanks to Alison's body for providing
Oh my god.
expert commentary.
I'm honestly wondering
watching.
whether it is worth having you on ever again. All you did was try and sandbag me. Every time I tried to mention how strong Solar Axis was, all you do is shut me down.
It's not strong, is the thing. It's like a very weak move.
Me and Senza are gonna sit you down and we're gonna have a conversation about Solar Axis.
Maybe me and you should have a video game in the classic video game Street Fighter.
Maybe
But
we should
maybe
later.
we close the stream.
Yes, we should. Okay guys, see ya.